there are still ongoing confrontations between federal immigration agents, the organisation known as ICE in the United States, and local residents. Reporters with our affiliates, CNN, are saying from their reporters on the ground that tear gas is being used liberally by federal enforcement officers in a bid to regain control of the streets. There is a lot of local anger because the death of the 37-year-old man comes just weeks after the death of a mother in her 30s, Renee Good, who was caught up again in operations being carried out by those federal immigration officers. She was in her car and had a dog in the back, and there are differing reports about whether she was trying to obstruct federal agents on purpose or was just on her way back from dropping her daughter off at school. There is still an ongoing investigation into that shooting that resulted in Renee Good's death. And now another fatality after a clash between a local man and federal enforcement agents. You can see how much tear gas is being used. Clearly, those federal agents have masks on. And we're seeing that some of the protesters in Minneapolis, the state capital of Minnesota, are also putting masks on to protect themselves. Other updates from reporters on the ground say that local residents have been forced to take shelter in restaurants and cafes who've been trying to improvise first aid to help those that have been affected. There have been reports that protesters have actually called out saying, "Fight these," and then an expletive talking about the federal agents. "This is war," was the quote overheard by one reporter on the ground. So clearly a lot of unrest. We know that the local police chief has appealed for calm amongst local residents. We are expecting a press conference any moment from the state governor, Tim Walz. He was the man that was on the Kamala Harris ticket at the last federal presidential election. And we know that the senator for the state, Amy Klobuchar, has called on US President Donald Trump to pull ICE agents out of the city. That's the latest there. Clearly a volatile and fast-moving situation. We'll continue to monitor it for you.